over to North Carolina we go for the Wells Fargo Championship at Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte. The course, it is a par 71, it is 7,600 yards, and it's pretty dang tough. It is long, there's lots of water, there's elevation, and sloping green, so it's going to be made difficult for those who, one, have not been here, or two, kind of struggle off the tee. But I am looking to the players who are stellar off their tee, good with their drives, accurate with their tee shots, good tee to green numbers, and historically do well at some of these longer courses. So there's a few players that I do like this week, but I'm only going to go into detail on two, and it's because I really do like these two. And one of those players is going to be Jon Rahm. He is the co-favorite for this tournament at plus 1,000 odds with Justin Thomas, but I definitely agree that his odds are warranted. I typically do not like to look at favorites because the odds are not usually good, but you cannot argue with Jon Rahm being the favorite this week. But his odds right now for a top 20 are minus 185, top 10 plus 115, top 5 plus 225, and of course to win is plus 1,000. In 2021, he has played 9 events. 8 of those have been in the top 20, 7 of those 8 have been in the top 10. He is third in the field for strokes gained off the tee. He is 9th in strokes gained on the approach. He is 3rd in strokes gained tee to green, and 4th in strokes gained total. This course is long, as I've already mentioned, roughly 7,600 yards. So I looked at the courses that are similar in length, and just to name those courses, they are going to be Farmers, Corrales, Century, Puerto Rico, Masters, 3M, Sanderson, and Arnold Palmer. He crushes these courses. At Century, he took 10th in 2020, 7th in 2021. At Farmers, he took 2nd last year, 7th this year. At the Masters, he took 7th in November and 5th last month. So it's definitely not a fluke. He is showing that he is consistent on these longer courses, and he took 4th at this tournament in 2017. He did not play in 2019 or 2018. But I definitely do think that Jon Rahm plus 1,000 is and should be the favorite. The other player that I'm going to look at is, no surprise to see, my boy Willie Z. Here I go again with Will Zalatoris, and it's for a good reason. His odds right now for a top 20 are plus 120, top 10 for a plus 250, top 5 plus 500, and to win plus 2,800. I'm going to admit I already took him at plus 3,000 odds to win, and his odds have dropped since. But let me show you this chart. That's Will Zalatoris neck and neck in progression with Jon Rahm since his September restart. He took 42nd at RBC, but if you do remember, I told you to fade him that week because he doesn't do well on shorter courses. Well, now he's playing a longer course, and these are the courses that he thrives on. Those long courses that I mentioned, he took 8th at Corrales, 7th at Farmers, 10th at Arnold Palmer, and 2nd at the Masters. I still definitely believe that a win is coming for Willie Z, and an outright, I think, is definitely worth on the cards. His odds, not necessarily great, but I do also believe that it is warranted. He has shown time and time again that he can play on any course and do well and exceed expectations. These are the 2 players that I am targeting for this week. I do like others, but these are the 2 that I'm really loving for this specific tournament. But if you are looking for other betting options, then I do recommend to check out both Ian McMillan and oddshark.com.